Hello, hello, everyone. It's 10:04. I'm a whole 2 minutes late. I was busy on TikTok and reading manga. Uh, so you know how it is. Um, I'm sure you can hear in the background already. We're here for some Sunhaven today. I felt like I need a little bit of a break from the building. I think we need to come back with fresh eyes, maybe tomorrow, um, and see what needs to be done and where we're at. Uh, Today I felt more like having specific things, like little goals throughout the thing, rather than one long goal that's open-ended. So, we're here for some Sunhaven. I'm gonna complete some quests, check off those little boxes for the ADHD in my brain, and farm. Get a lot of farming done. So, let's hop right into it, because I don't really have much else to say this morning. Some days it's so easy to fill the first minute, and some days I feel like I'm truly struggling. um, Today's a struggling day. I think this is the first time I've talked this morning, though. So I've been up for a good 3 hours, maybe. I don't talk much in the mornings. Oh, we're in Novari. Stop it, computer. Ugh, it's making the stupid whirring noise already. Okay, bloom package, hell yeah. Feed all of our animals. I must have been fishing here, so I must have some fish in my inventory for, the museum. Pop all that in there. Um, just the crystal tetra, I guess, but I think that's maybe all I needed for over here. I don't really remember. I guess we'll have to go to the, museum to find out. Okay, I forgot it was winter already. Like, well into winter, even. Are these gold peaches? Oh my god. I think peaches are the ones that sell for the most anyway. So golden of them, hell yeah. We got a lot of golden fruit today. Golden apples, golden strawberries, and golden peaches. The game was like, welcome back, here's a fortune for you. Alright. First things first, let's gather all the wheat. Beautiful. Oh, missed that one up there. Beautiful. Okay. That's the farm and all taken care of. I've got to hope that I've got a golden chicken egg waiting for me still. Golden pomegranate, no golden egg. 2 golden moles, don't even care about those. Andre Mendez, welcome on in. How you doing this morning? Andrea Mendez, not Andre. How you doing this morning? Alright, let's go sell some stuff, because we have buttloads of junk to sell already. 7:30 in the morning. Already got like a full inventory of stuff to sell. Oh, not the wheat. Yeah. That's good. I don't think there's anything for over here. Put the slime in here. And I think we can head off to, probably... Oh, you know what? No, first let's make noodles. And jam. Because then we can complete a couple of things when we head into town, finally. Noodles, I need 45, I think. And that leaves us with 37 wheat, actually. That's good. They recommended my stream. Oh, I never can tell when they recommend me. Because I know I've shown up in people's recommended a couple of times, but it doesn't seem like it's an all the time thing. So I'm never sure what I'm doing differently. That they're like, yeah, now's the time. Go to him. That's cool though. Thank you for clicking in. Thank you for taking a chance. I never wind up watching like new people. So I'm always thankful when people actually take the chance and, you know, click on me for a little while. See what's going on. This game I've only been playing a couple of months now, I think. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 months. And I've been playing it interchangeably with The Sims as well. Perfect. We have some of that in there, and that will consolidate the chest. Awesome. Except I don't have any of that in there. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. We can go into town in a minute here. Because I think I'm going to put some of these water crystals back. Streaming, I was just thinking about it yesterday. In October, it will have been 3 years since I started streaming. Which is wild. That's such a long time. October 22nd, it'll be 3 years. Oh, you know what? I need to get meat. I may as well go into town anyway. Even without the noodles. Yeah, because those are going to take some time to make. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's been a wild ride, honestly. I don't think I could ever go back to not streaming. It's changed my life in such a positive way that I don't think I could just, like, cut it out of my life, you know? Meat. I needed meat from the general store. For my husband. Maybe he'll give me a cheeseburger today. 1 meat. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. Okay, museum. What else do I need for you again? I don't even remember anymore. I just have a Alienware laptop. That's really it. And then these, I think they're Logitech. I was wrong, they're SteelSeries. Other than that, I don't have anything. My PC specs, I could not even tell you. I'm not gonna lie, when it was time for me to get a new computer and I got this one, I texted my tech-savvy friend and I said, I want a laptop that is good for gaming. He sent me a link and said, this one, and I bought that one. I did no investigations, I did not argue or, like, ask questions, I just, cool, that one, cool. I'm not tech-savvy. So I don't even know, honestly. I know I have it. a pretty good graphics card because I can run most games without an issue. Um, but which one it is, what it does, could not tell you. I am on Discord. Yeah, the link should pop up every couple of seconds, but let me... There's also the command for it. I think this link still works. Okay. Off to... What's it called? The... Withergate, yeah. I keep forgetting the name of the town. I still can't go to the Isle place either, which is weird. Midnight Isle, I think it was called. One spirit orb? That's so lame of you. Mimics, come on now. Give me something good. See the fire crystal now, that's useful, Choco Bat. Or Crystal Bat. A lot of these pets are not useful at all. Up to the rooftop farm. Oh my god, I forgot I had crops here. And there's winter rabbits eating them. I need a winter scarecrow up here. Honestly, though, I'm fine with kind of just losing out on the profits over here. That's fine with me. Everything else is coming with me, and we should probably head to the castle. Actually, yeah, Donovan's down there. We should give him his steak. His meat. Water and crystal form? Oh, he gave me 5 water crystals? Interesting. And a pizza. And an old boot. Okay. that was a little strange, but thank you, Donovan. Oh, I'll accept that later. I usually don't check Discord much while I'm streaming. For cat pictures, I absolutely will, usually. But other than that, it can wait. We'll get there. To the castle. To the altar place. Join the server? Hell yeah. Not much goes on there, discussion-wise, honestly. But it is a good tool to let you know when I'm live. It is the only notification I really send out. Alright, fishing bundle. All I need is a sea bass. Sea bass. That's good to know. I don't think I needed pizza for anything. Tickets. That one's completed. 10,000 or 100,000 gold. That one's completed. That one's completed. Oh, I did need pizza at one point, but I already turned it in. We need the Shimmeroot treat, that's right. I also found out you could just fight the dragon. So we might do that at some point today. I do stream daily, yes. The only day I don't is Tuesday. On the Discord, there's actually a channel um, with a pinned post. It's the stream schedule, and it'll tell you. But it's usually 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, except weekends where it's usually 10 a.m. instead. The one that's outside of that is Friday mornings. I do a 7 a.m. stream. But other than that, it is pretty solidly that these days. Relatively daily. Every once in a while, I cancel a stream. So I think what we need to do now is go fishing in Nelvari for that final Nelvari fish for the museum. And then maybe fish in the ocean to get the sea bass for here. Bum bum. Why am I not improving my stream? I mean, I just stream as a hobby. What do you mean by not improving my stream? I would argue that no matter what my stream looks like, you're either going to like me or you're not going to. And if you like me, you'll stick around, and if you don't, you're not going to. That's fine. I'm not gonna fight to make anybody like me. You either do or you don't. That was one of the things that when I first started streaming and having like people come in and not follow or come in and not, you know, stay around, I had to make that concession that there are going to be people who come in and chat for a while and then leave because they find me boring. And that's fine. That's what's going to happen, unfortunately. But I'm not changing who I am. I'm not going to overact or do anything like that to bring in people. I am who I am, and you either like me or you don't. That, I don't know how many noodles it's done, but it's getting there. Right, Nelvari for fishing. I'm hoping we get in that legendary. Oh, artwork on my channel and stuff? I don't know. I'm lazy when it comes down to it, that one. People come here for me, not to look at my channel when I'm not live. Maybe once I start getting bigger, I'll care about my non-live presence on Twitch, but till then, not many people are coming to my channel when I'm not actively here. Oh, I bet you there's some fish up here sometimes. Ooh. I'll have to keep an eye out. I don't see any fish over there. Plays a big role for streamers. Yeah, but if you're someone who doesn't follow me because I don't have artwork on my channel, I don't know if I want you in my community. That's such a small little detail that if you care about it, I don't know if we're gonna get along, you know? Nico, welcome on in. How you doing this afternoon? I saw that and then I didn't even think about saying hello. I was like, oh, Nico's here, and then just went back to like focusing on farming for a second. And then I remembered, oh wait, no, someone just showed up in chat. Say hello. So I'm out of it this morning, but I'm doing good. How about you, Nico? How are you today? Farming comes first, it's true. I'm actually fishing, which I would argue you would think comes even more first. We gotta get that last legendary fish from Nelvari. Currently I'm getting every fish but that, though, so... Oh, fishing always comes first, of course. Wow, I'm getting a lot of treasure chests with this fishing today. Oops. If I fail to catch it, I just do this. I'm not trying a second time. I'll add you later, like I said before. I don't really check Discord while I'm streaming, and I prefer if you would respect that. Asking me a bunch is gonna make me want to do it more. Two blobfish? Oh, are you now? The relics as well. I don't need the relics. I need legendary fish. I guess. Yeah. Like I said, I'll check after stream. I guess extra movement speed's never bad. I wonder with the bubble, does it count now or when it goes into the bubble? As me catching it. I guess just after it goes into the bubble. What is that? Oh, that's the bronze dragon relic. I thought that was a fish for a second, and I had no clue what fucking fish that was. Yeah. I don't know. I try to be nice. I'm more focused on fishing anyway, you know? Except that there's no fish for me to fish. Well, not the Neapolitan. I need the angelfish. Turns out it's really freaking rare for a legendary. I'm not getting any legendaries. You know what? I think I need to invest in some fish bait or something. Something good for Nelvari fishing. Yeah, send me the work on Discord. Bit more real life, yeah. I try to be nice to everybody. Because it costs nothing to be nice. And it's one of my few talents in the world that I can generally be pretty relatively nice to most people, even when they're being annoying. Um, which unfortunately makes me perfect at customer service, even though I hate customer service. um, yeah, I think I need the Nobari one. And then I think I need the Peace one as well. I'm pretty sure... Well, I need an energy smoothie, I know, while I'm over here. But I think the Peace one I already might have bought. Yukido, welcome on in. How you doing this morning? Are you finally, feeling all better? I don't think I asked you yesterday. You finally back up to par again? Because it feels like everyone who I knew who got sick with COVID this time, in the last, like, week or so, it feels like they've been sick for, like, 3 weeks. 90% all good. Okay, good, good, good. This round seems to be, like, one of those ones that just lasts for a really long time, you know? It doesn't sound like it's been particularly awful, but it's been like a week and a half, at the very least. You don't have the cough anymore, that's good. That's kind of the worst. I hate coughing. More tired than usual, yeah. I think that also might just be in the air. Because I don't know what it was. Yesterday, I was really tired. And it felt like all of my coworkers were really tired. And then one of the customers came in and she was like, I just don't know what it is today. I've been really, really tired. And I was just like, you know, it sounds like it is not limited to just you. 12 hours a day for a month. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It sounds like kind of that's the only way to get over COVID is to just like sleep for the whole time that you have it. And sometimes it is a full fucking month. Wild. Because when I think I had COVID, that's pretty much all I could do, was I could just sleep. I could not get up, I couldn't eat, I couldn't hang out, I couldn't be awake for that long. I was just sleeping. That was it. And to be fair, that is kind of just what I'm like when I'm sick. I don't want to do anything. I just sleep the whole time. But it was not by choice with COVID. It was very, very I have to. Yeah. Yeah. That's when I'm like sick, I don't think I'll be streaming either. Because it is, yeah, it's hard to just like be a person in front of people when you're sick. Especially functionally be a person. Being a person, we can do it, but like being a well put together person, not so much. Yeah. On top of just it not being fun, it's kind of not like, at least for in-person performances like that, it's not responsible, really, you know? Just cut it short, yeah. Because obviously, like, I can't get y'all sick, but I don't know. I feel like I would rather take care of myself than put on a show, you know? Please. I need the angelfish. Oh my god, there, finally. Angelfin. So that's good. We can go complete the Nobari fish bundle then. Miss the online teaching era, yeah. Is that an option at your school for you to teach online classes still? Is that like a possibility? Or is that just dead gone with COVID? Beautiful. Mm. 2 to 3 times that you moved teaching online? Yeah. Say that to the students, yeah. Oh my god. I can't imagine wanting to go to school to learn when you're sick. Just stay home. Just skip the day, you'll be fine. Dissuaded from doing it. I got you. I got you. That's silly. If it's an option, you should be able to do it, you know? Only 27 noodles so far. Yeah. It's nice when classes do that for both the teacher and the student. I feel like it's more convenient. It's so stupid that most companies are like trying to dissuade people from working online at all, despite the fact that studies have shown that it has no detriment to the work that actually gets done and actually benefits both the worker and the company. Like, wild that companies are still like, no, 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 you have to be here in person. Even though it's worse for both of us, you have to be here. What? What do you mean? Why? Yeah, part-time jobs. Tend to record them, yeah. It's nice to know that there are professors out there that are thinking more with the students in mind. Boom. Final fish to the Nobari bundle. Hell yeah. Give me that fishing skill tomb that I kind of don't want at this point. I don't really need fishing skill points anymore. So what do we need now? Just the winterfish? Frozen tuna and the jingle base. Let me do. Ooh. They think you're a cool prop. I think you are. Because you're still youngish. I think you'll still be a cool prof even when you're 80. Not the Nalvari fish. I need a regular fish. Sunhaven fish. Thank you. I need the winter fish now. Oh, they're in alphabetical order, not seasonal order. um, Whoops, what am I looking for again? Jingle base and frozen tuna. Okay, so I just scrolled right past them is what happened. The Italian accent, hell yeah. I would not be a good teacher. I am really, really bad, actually, at imparting things that I know onto other people without it coming off as condescending, I feel. And maybe that's just me being self-conscious about it. Like, maybe it doesn't come off that way to other people, but I don't think I could be a teacher and have it not, like, eat away at me, in a way, you know? Because anytime I feel like I explain something that I have knowledge on and other people do not, I feel like I'm talking down to them. And I don't like that feeling. I feel like I'm more of like a cool older brother type of personality than a teacher, you know. I'm there for good advice. I'm there for a nice chat, a nice like hang sesh. But I'm also gonna make fun of you. I'm also gonna, you know, like knock you down a little bit. Yeah. Seriously lack empathy. Yeah, that's the worst kind of teacher. Cause like you need a little bit of both. You need a little know-how and a little empathy. Um, a little bit of either one, or a little bit too much of either one is not good. You know, if you're just super genius, like I feel like you're not gonna be the best teacher either. Because that's the other thing is I feel like sometimes when I'm teaching somebody about something, a lot of the times mind you, the most thing I have knowledge on is video games, so this is mostly me talking about teaching people about video games. But I never know what people know and what people don't know when I'm teaching them things. So I'll explain like the most basic things just in case they don't know it. And I feel like I always over explain that. And I feel like if you're a genius in a subject, there is going to be some degree of that where you're just like, oh, everybody else sucks at this subject, so I have to explain the very base concepts to everybody. And that's not always true, you know? Massive mistake on your behalf. I think it's okay to drop out of school if you feel like you're not good at getting what you need out of it. My best friend dropped out of high school when she was in her junior year, and she's more of a functional human than I am. So obviously, it did her well. It doesn't do everybody well. Some people need that structure and that discipline until they're 18. Some people are better off without it. um, it held that back. It didn't allow it um, because you said gay boy, and it held it for homophobia. I love it. A natural aptitude towards teaching, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, small village is not the best place for a fledgling gay. The frozen tuna. Sea. Okay. And then what's the other one that I was looking for? The jingle base. Also the sea. Okay, so I just have to go fish in the sea right now. Like real hardcore. Self-taught PC builder. Ooh. Adam, welcome on in. How you doing this morning? Oh, yeah, that's the one bad thing about dropping out of school is that there are some places that like don't care if you have the know-how, they care if you have the degree. And that's stupid, frankly. I get it. I understand because a degree is a surefire way to say you know that this is this and this is this. Like we can quantify your knowledge. But like some people have experience without the education, you know? And both are equally important tools. Echo, welcome on in. Adam, you're waking up from a nap at 11? What time did you wake up originally? Not that I haven't been there, but waking up from a nap at this time. Interesting. How's everyone's afternoon? Yeah, because you don't have the piece of paper saying that you can do it. It's so silly. That's why it's kind of funny. People go back. People tell me that I should go back and finish my college degree because it'll help me out. And my college degree and an associate's in theater, I don't think that's going to help me get anything. That sounds like it is mostly going to be a waste of my time at this point because I'm not going into theater anymore, and that's the one thing, like the one place that a theater degree is going to help you get any job. Afternoon's been chill, hell yeah. Come out from doom scrolling, yeah. I had doom scrolled a good portion of the morning as well. But then I read some manga instead. So. Oh, look at that. That's one of the fish I needed already. That was, God, near 6 years ago now. Because I graduated high school in 2014, and I went to college for 2 years-ish. 2.5. I had 1 semester left. But yeah, I think going back would just be a little... It's too big of a switch for me. It's too big of a hassle, and it's not big enough of a reward. If it was like a bachelor's degree in something, yeah, I'd probably go back and finish it. But an associate's degree, like... That's not going to help me get any jobs, especially in theater. Like, it's not worth it to me. No, I had an apartment at that time, and my job at the time closed, so I had to find a new one, and the only job that I could find in the time period where I could pay my rent was Dunkin' Donuts, and in order to work there, I had to have full-time availability, and it also had to be during the day. And because I was living 2 towns away from the college that I was going to, I couldn't take the bus late at night for night classes, so I just had to drop it all together to afford living. And I intended to go back once my other job opened and I could go back, and that just never happened. Yeah, YouTube's a useful skill. A lot of my skills I've learned fully from watching somebody talk on YouTube. Oh, Adam. I hope you're alright now. I hope they give you some good pain medications. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, it was unfortunate. It sucks that it went down that way. And had I been able to finish it, like, um, in the time frame, I would have absolutely finished it. Going back now, it doesn't make sense for me. Because in order to complete the degree that I had, no worries, Yukido. Have a good day. Thank you for hanging. I appreciate it. Yeah, in order to complete the degree that I was going for, I have to do the play. Like, I have to help out with a stage production to some degree, and I just don't have the time to do that these days. Both between streaming and having a job, and then also having 8 hours of being silly on the internet time per day, I don't have time for a whole production in my life right now. Ugh, that's so silly. It's like badly infected? That's no good. Is the antibiotics gonna like stop it all, or do you have to like go back for something at some point? And that's just to stave it off for now. 2 pills for 5 days to stop it. Oh, that's not terrible. I mean, the infection itself probably is, but eating chocolate and doing skincare, hell yeah. I should start doing a skincare routine, frankly. I don't do literally anything to take care of my skin. This is all natural. Which is both, like, impressive because I don't have all that bad of skin, and also bad because I'm like near 30. I should do something to take care of my skin. What is that? Oh, the Jingle Base. That's the other fish I needed. Perfect. Oh. I hope so, Adam. I'm glad most of the pain went away, though. I am... I would that I could be only 22 again. No, I'm 27, nearly 28 now. I'm nearing 30. I'm not there yet. I still got a couple of years, but I am near 30. That's why it always makes me laugh when people at my job... I know comparatively to them I am, because I'm talking to, like, near 100-year-olds all the fucking time. But when people at my job are like, thanks, kid, I'm like... I'm nearly middle-aged at this point, but cool. Thanks, kid. Welcome on in, professional heckler. Of course, entering with a heckle as always. How you doing this afternoon? Yeah. Unfortunately, I still get called kid and buddy a lot. I hate it. I'm not a fan. I am not your friend, I am not your buddy, and I am sure as hell not a fucking kid anymore. These are the 3 fish I needed. This can go in a box somewhere. Okay, bud. Oh no, I'm not, like, worried about being 30. I'm one of the main advocates for life continues, life goes on past when you are in your 20s. Because a lot of people on the internet seem to think that once you turn 25, you're dead. That's it. Your life's over. It's not the case. I am living well past it. I kind of feel like my life didn't start till I was 25. Yeah, me sitting there like, you're welcome, old person. Like, I hate it. Hey, bitch. Yeah, I'm a bitch. They're right there. Kid, no, not so much. Negatively gendered language. I don't know about that. Bitch is non-binary. Because bastard is technically non-binary too. You can be a woman and be a bastard. Bastard just means you were born out of wedlock. So I would argue bitch is also non-binary. More heavily used femininely, I guess, but I would go as far to say. Oh my god, hey, bitch. Bitch is a female dog. Okay, you've got me there, but... but... I'm a bitch. He a bitch. We a bitch. The study of bitches. Bitchology. I feel like it's non-binary. I don't know. A non-binary dog. 8:40. We can't go to the museum right now. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Gay science guy? Oh, what the fuck is his name? Rob Anderson? Yeah. I followed him for a little bit, but then he got annoying. And I'm sorry, but being hot is not enough for me to continue to follow you. You gotta be hot and funny, and I don't really find him all that funny these days. He's had some funny bits. I'm not gonna say that he's not ever, but he got more annoying than funny to me. Oh, me? What about me? You got called homophobic. For what? I know it's possible for gay guys to be homophobic, but whenever someone calls a gay man homophobic, I'm always like, probably not. No, actually. I would argue homophilic. I love gay men. I don't know if I've ever been called homophobic. I don't think so. They came for you about pronouns? What do you mean? Hotel looks over the top gay. And they called you homophobic for that? I feel like that is a very gay comment to make. You weren't even calling it, like, gay as in stupid. You were actually saying, like, this looks very, like, homosexual. No, that's homophobic. There are literally gay men there. Speaking of homophobic, someone called you homophobic for saying gay as well? Weird. We're entering this, like, weird Puritan era of the internet, kind of, where, like saying the word gay or homosexual is just bad in general, and it's like, no. Like, have you paid attention to anything about gay politics since the 80s? Like, we've moved well past saying gay and homosexual now. We're on to the F word. Which I won't say on Twitch, but I will say in real life. Just because a homophobic man doesn't mean, you know, others don't like it. What? Interesting. And then they banned you. Yeah, the fact that you think gay is a slur is telling more of you than it is of me, you know? Made chat a spotlight for them to get attention? True. No, I'm very lucky. I haven't really had to ban anybody from chat. But I certainly wouldn't ban someone for saying the word gay. I feel like gay is in the stream title half the fucking time. Like 90% of the time that I make a title, it's like gay heterosexual gay boys doing gay stuff on the gay farm. That's just how I talk. Is the gayest game. I can see how someone who doesn't know you would immediately be like, oh my god, homophobia. But I use gay like that too, and I am gay. Like, very decidedly gay, fights for gay rights, like, gay, you know? Oh, you didn't even mean bad, you meant, like, literally one of the most homosexual games. Think gays are just cause trouble. Yes, because trouble gays don't, yeah. That's misleading, ban. Oh my god. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. If you're in an LGBTQ stream, like, and you're arguing about pronouns, just kick it out. Just got out, gone. I don't even want to deal with it. Because to me, that's just simple. That's not even, like, being woke or being whatever. That's just simple respect. That's, like, I don't know how you can get around, call me this, and not respecting that, you know? It breaks my brain to think about. Because it's literally so simple. It was a straight stream. Ugh, yeah. Straight people don't really have a sense of humor about that, I find. I, like, very specifically don't like going to Apple, because my Apple name is not my real name. It's not Jason. It is F-word McGee. If you can't figure out what that means, you're on your own, because I'm not spelling it out any further than that. But every time that I log into my Apple ID and it says, welcome, right in front of, like, a more than likely straight person working at Apple, I'm always just like... It's a humbling moment. Where I remember that straight people do not share the same sense of humor as most gay people. Fairy Mickey. Yeah, that's the one. Um, the straight people ban the gay person for homophobia. Yeah. Furry Mickey. Yeah, that's me. No, not a furry. We've been over this many times at this point, honestly. mm, mm. When it comes to like neo pronouns, I will admit I'm not as experienced. I've never had to use like a Zezemzir or any of that. And I feel like I would probably mess it up. And that's a me problem. It's not a them problem. If it is something, if I want to be viewed as a respectful person, that's something I've got to work on for myself, you know? But it is the truth. I would probably not be accustomed to it right away, and I would fuck it up. But the meat of the matter comes in when you fuck it up. Are you sorry? Do you feel bad? If you do, cool. Correct your behavior, move on. It's not a big deal if you honestly fucked up. If you didn't mean it, you know? A lot of people, they'll be hurt, of course, but they're not gonna sue you over it. They're not gonna raise a huge stink. They'll go like, okay, cool, fix it next time maybe, and that's it. They'll move on. Who wears cat ears? Listen, don't even use pronouns personally. Refer to me in the third person only. And oi. I got you. I got you. No, to me it's so baseline. A gold boot? A gold boot? Interesting. Furry for real? No, I'm not a furry. You can argue all you want, but... And this is maybe TMI. I have seen furry porn before. It does nothing for me. So you can argue all you want, but the simple truth of the matter is that sexually I am not a furry. And you can choose to believe that or not, but my reality is my reality. Mm. Yeah, I do that too. If I'm not sure, I use they until I'm sure. Um, and frankly, anyone who argues that they is not a singular pronoun is just like factually wrong. Not even like wokeness, like LGBTQ agenda wrong. Like factually, the singular use of they dates back to 1847 in a novel. And back then, they didn't just fucking write things down for fun. They wrote things down that were like important and mattered, and like, you know, because not everybody could fucking write. So the fact that they used a singular they means it was in circulation in spoken word long before that. So like factually, they are wrong. So it's silly. It's silly when someone's like, "No, you can't use it for a single person." Like, no, since like the 18th century, you've been able to. mm. Like animal stuff, yeah. Yeah, Twitter's weird. Twitter is a strange place. I would prefer we not dwell on that subject, though. Not the Twitter being weird, but the other part of that sentence. um, yeah. I don't know, making you feel very shitty for trying to be cautious of misgendering somebody is shittier, in my opinion, than saying they when it's a he or a she. You know? Are you talking about Brown? They suck. Have you seen them? Yeah, yeah. It's such simple grammar that it's like anyone who's making the argument that you can't use a singular they literally does not have a grip on the English language that they think they do, because it's so common. Like half the time in the argument that they're making for not using they as a singular person, they will use it as a singular person. Like, it's so ridiculous to me. It's one of those I want to just take them out of their own head, point at their words, and say, look at what you just did. Look at the singular use of they that you used. They added you on Fortnite afterwards, Lamau. That's funny. They really said, okay, but we can still game. If someone doesn't want you to use a pronoun, you're not going to force it. What do you mean? I think I get what you mean. Like, if someone doesn't want they, you're not going to use they on them. But, what do you mean? You, no big deal. I don't know. I don't even usually correct people, so to speak. Like, you know, if they misgender someone, I don't like, oh, actually, it's they. But I will make it a point to, in my responding sentence to whatever they were saying about me, I will correctly gender that person. And I will make sure that they know that I'm doing it pointedly. But I'm not gonna correct somebody, because I feel like a lot of people, the people where it would matter to change their mind about this, if you come at it with an attitude of you're wrong, you fucked up, this is bad and awful, you're a terrible person of it, they take that to heart more than any lesson that you're going to impart on them. And it sucks because you have to be the bigger person there, but I do feel like a lot of the times if you come at it with an air of like, it's actually this, sort of, it's more likely that they're going to. But some people are just never going to change their minds, unfortunately. Some people just fucking suck and won't use the right pronouns no matter what you do. And that's just shitty. That's just such a character flaw, in my opinion. You won't remember, so you just say their name, yeah. I don't know, I feel like the importance is whether or not you try. Because that's the average person doesn't care who you are. It doesn't matter. But if you are putting in the effort to understand them, even if you don't, that speaks miles, you know? That speaks a lot for itself. Even if you're not 100% understanding, if you're making an effort, that's where it, I think, is good. Oh my god! A line of penguins? What's going on here? The Penguin Patrol. Interesting. That's a new one. On other news, yeah. Got new cargo pants today, hell yeah. It's you asking you to accommodate you, but it's also such a simple change. It's not like you're asking them to dig a 10-foot hole in the backyard and, like, cover you in dirt and do all this shit. They're asking you to, like, hey, can you say he instead of she every once in a while? Like, when you refer to me. That's, like, not a big ask, you know? And people blow it way out of proportion. They think it's, like, a life-changing, horrible thing that you've made me do. Like, it takes 2 seconds in your brain to pause and think before you speak. Like, it really is not hard. Great, hell yeah. But if people don't, so be it, yeah. In the end, it's your pronouns, so you're allowed to enforce however you feel. But, I don't know, I feel like people make such a big deal about it. And it's really, like, sometimes, yeah, at first it is a little tough. and then it is not. It's not even second nature to me now. Like, I don't know. People need to put an effort to understand other people. It's what it comes down to, and a lot of people just don't want to do that. Some people are so I'm the main character, nobody else matters in their life that nothing else matters, you know? Be 8 o'clock already, thank you. So all that's left now is the spring and the summer fish in here. Which obviously we need to make it through spring and summer for. I don't know. I just feel like it's such a simple thing to me that it doesn't feel like it needs any accommodation. It's just respect. If my name is Jason and I legally change it to Liam, you call me Jason, you're not respecting the decision that I've made in my past, and that's not like you're not accommodating it, but like, I don't know. It feels like you don't respect that I know who I am. You know what I mean? And that's such a baseline thing. I don't know. I think it's more the people who don't understand it are so ready to cause an uproar over, in the end, what is a little thing. It's not, you don't even have to believe, if you believe trans women aren't women or whatever, like that whole part, you don't have to believe, but just like use the right word, It's not hard. People make it out to be hard, it's not. But I don't know. It's not something that's going to be solved overnight. It's certainly not something I'm going to solve. But I feel like it boils down to respect. And whether or not you can respect another human being even if you don't agree with them. Where was I going now? Oh, the hexagon bear is probably for the Call of Culture too, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Also, we might have gotten some rewards from completing a couple of bundles here. None! Oh my god, I just completed like 3 bundles in the last couple of minutes. Sometimes it's not so simple as that, though. As much as I do appreciate that, I pick my battles quite well, I would argue. But sometimes it's not so simple as just don't talk to the person. I don't know. If you feel disrespected by me asking you to say he instead of she, or vice versa, I don't really care about your feelings. It's not a difficult battle. It's not a difficult, ask or at all. The thing that it comes down to is that you cannot tolerate intolerance. I don't know if you've ever seen that comic, but it makes a point better than I can ever tell it back to you. Coming at you with the same attitude. Yeah, but that becomes an issue of what is the more morally correct position? Staying true to yourself or respecting others? And to me, It is respecting others. We're here on this planet together. We're here because of each other. And while my feelings are important, it is for the collective good of all of us that we continue to be a society, a community, live near each other, and interact with each other. And so the good of the many comes before the good of the one. I don't know. Like I said, it's not something we can simply solve. It's certainly not going to change anyone's mind. My opinion on it. It's certainly not going to make a difference whether or not I think people think it should be easy or not. But you know, in the end, what it comes down to is you should respect people. Hmm. I should go back into town for a second because I have to drop off those noodles. Neutral on the issue. Well, while you're in chat, I would prefer for you to respect people's pronouns. Not that you haven't and not that you won't. Just saying, if you don't, I might ban you eventually. Because this is my space, and if you don't, you know, I make the rules here. Okay, that's the one I already have still too. Soup. Always respect it. Yeah, like I said, you didn't seem like the type, and I know that you're not like actively seeking out trouble here. But I felt like while on that discussion, I did have to clarify, you know. Pull through for Sunhaven. You know how it is. I didn't get anything for that? Okay, cool. I guess let's go to the cafe. Ultralux? That's the Sims kit that just came out, right? I did not. I should, though. I usually try to keep up with the kits as they come out because it's only like $5, and that's usually not that bad. I'm not going to buy the clothing one, though. I don't care about clothing. Shimmer Root Treat, perfect. Oh my goodness. The picture TV. Ooh, I didn't actually look at the items in it all that closely, honestly. Yeah, the floaties are kind of stupid. Don't Sims not drown anymore? Can't they, like, not drown? There's a photo frame TV. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to get it. We still have a restaurant to finish, so I will be going back to building in The Sims probably tomorrow. So we will have the time to do so. When it's off, it turns into a photograph. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I don't buy the clothing ones, though. I think that's so stupid. Why would you pay extra money? Not that I'm calling you stupid, by the way. Do what you want with your money. It's your money. But why would you pay money for extra clothes in a game where there's already more clothes than I'm ever going to use? To me, it seems silly. I'm going to ignore the Nelvari animals today. I just don't want to go to Nelvari. Oh, I got you, yeah. Seeing it grayed out, yeah. That's kind of silly. Not the feeling to have to buy it, but like that they show you the grayed out ones that you don't have yet. Because I'm sure that's what it comes down to, is that's the reason. Is they want to prey on people who, like, can't not see it completed like that, you know? The feeling is a little silly. But I'll never directly to someone's face say your feeling is silly. I got you. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do what the brain wants you to do even though you know it's stupid. I am... I fall prey to that quite often as well. I have done a lot of stupid things in my day just because that's what my brain told me to do. Had to do it. Brain said so. Yeah. EA is such a money-making machine. It's all they can ever think about. And it's a little ridiculous. Especially because it's, like, not even, like, hidden. Like, people very much just know that EA is only there for the money these days. To the lobby. Gotta go talk to Donovan. Only playing The Sims, yeah. That would make sense. They're probably not so happy that it is the only game that makes them any money. Hibernate back at your place. I might be down. Do you like a candy corn piece? This candy corn piece stink. Good. Oh, he didn't like it at all. We lost hearts. Yeah. It's still kind of silly. Because it's very much obvious that they view us as, like, cash cows and not, people who they should respect. I don't know. I just hate capitalism. What it comes down to. I hate the greed. I hate money. I've said it so many times before. I think we'd be a better society if money didn't exist, if we didn't do it. Everybody just got everything that they needed for free. And then we figure something else out for the rest of it. I'm not an economics major. I'm not going to be the one to figure that out. But I think that money was stupid. We out here buying every kid as soon as it comes out, regardless. Yeah, true. Do I think their business model is stupid and meant just to squeeze more money out of everybody as they can? Yes. Am I also going to drop $80 on Sims more than one more time in my life? Absolutely yes. It's going to happen. Ooh. Okay, that's how I get to Midnight Isle. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's silly. Bam. Yeah, the DLC for the DLC. Yeah, my first pet stuff. I know. I wasn't active in the Sims community at that time. I didn't start playing until February of this. Was it this year? Oh my god, was that this year? It was. I didn't start playing until February this year. So I wasn't there for when that came out, but I've watched a couple of videos about people who were upset about it in general. And yeah, that is like so obviously a money grab scheme. Like, there's no way of putting that other than like they were trying to squeeze extra money out of people. But what can you do? Some people want more furniture, and we'll pay for it. Hmm, that is actually a nice pair of gloves. I kind of want to go to Midnight Isle, though. It's where we can catch some rare fish, apparently. The lack of completion of it all. You mean like not including that in cats and dogs, or um, what do you mean? Was my first pet stuff like not a finished pack? Oh, I see, I see. Just not having every pack. I got you. Yeah, I'm sure that's where they make a lot of their money too. Is people who just have to have the full game, like cannot handle not having a part of it. It's just wild that in order to like have the whole game, you've got to spend over $1,000 on it. Like so much money for for a video game. Baffling, frankly. Buying it on release pre-order, yeah. Not even waiting for the discounts, yeah. I bought the last couple the second that they've come out as well, so I have no room to speak on that. For the rest of them, I usually wait for sales, admittedly. But as they come out, I have to have it with everybody else. I have to get in on the fun as it happens, you know? Interesting. Only 5 minutes. Who do I watch? Like Sims creator wise? Mostly just Little Simsy, and there's twins that have a channel together called Karen and Connie, and they're really good too. I've kind of fallen off of watching a lot of Sims creators though. I used to watch a lot more Sims videos per day, and now I'm off that. We got the Toothy Angler, which is I think the one that I needed. But we may as well just keep fishing for the next couple of minutes. James. I think I know who you're talking about. The name sounds vaguely familiar. And not even just because I know a person named James. James Turner, yeah. Only partially like to watch Sims, yeah. I just like, she's the first Sims creator that I came across when I was like looking into videos, and I just appreciate her style, honestly. Face feels hot. Oh no, Adam, I'm sorry. Only like to watch when she's panicking. No, her legacy challenge was the first thing that got me into The Sims. So I have a bit of a soft spot in the heart for that. When she's constantly building stuff, it's not for you, yeah. When everything's around her stunning, yeah. I think I've watched a couple of James Turner's videos. He did the, he was one of those people that did the, like every lot challenge, right? The every like bad thing that you can have on the lot. If everything's not dying, I'm not around for it, yeah. Can I stop leveling up and just fishing? I don't care about the fishing buffs. Would she accidentally deletes her cat? No. Not here mentally. No worries, Adam. Try to feel better. I know that you don't really have control over that. I hope that your pain subsides and your infection goes away. Thank you for hanging. I'm probably not going to stream for too much later anyway. Some chicken nuggies, hell yeah. Easier on the eyes for you, yeah. I don't know, I actually feel like when I'm watching a game that I'm interested in, I feel like I would rather not be attracted to the person who I'm watching, so I can focus more on the game stuff. Because right after I watched through all of Little Simsy's Legacy Challenge, I wanted more Sims videos, but I had no other creators to turn to because I didn't know any other Sims creators. So I went to the only other place that I know for Sims content, Dan and Phil Games. And I was definitely watching Dan and Phil more than I was watching The Sims that they were playing. Okay, so I think we got another fish that we needed for the museum. See, I had a crush on them in high school, like a really big crush on them, to the level that my friends got me an ice cream cake with their faces on it, and I would not let anybody cut into their faces. I saved it in my freezer for however long until my mom finally said this is disgusting and threw it away. Uh, but yeah, I had a big old crush on them when I was younger. So they'll always be more of a nostalgia attraction, you know what I mean? Like, I used to have a crush on them, so I still vaguely have a crush on them. Although also I feel like as much as I like hairy guys, I do also like Dan and Phil type guys. I don't make a distinction. I like guys. I'm not picky. Although I am kind of picky. It depends. Ooh, Shane? No thanks. Shane Dawson? Gross. I watched him for a very short period when I was younger, before I realized just kind of how shitty of a person he is. Yeah. For him, it wasn't the looks, really. Oh shit! I had already caught all of the Withergate fish. Okay, whoops. Alright. Noted. Watched him because he was a shitty person. Got you, got you. Like watching a train wreck. Sometimes you just can't look away. Knew he was shitty, yeah. Um, I guess in that case we could just sell all that stuff. I don't know what else I need for stuff though. I need 100,000 gold. I need the keepsakes. And I need the 5,000 tickets. Okay, so I guess we should go farm in Withergate. Right? Because Novari fish were done. We're waiting on the golden egg. And then I've got some combat stuff, I guess, to complete the other... I gotta take a look at the Hall of Culture to see what else I need. Because the winter crops are coming in, but I don't really remember anymore. 100% here for the shittiness. Okay. Right, I do need to go mining a little more in both places. Cool. The winter crops we've got all finished, pretty much. And then the combat bundle. What do I need to fight here? The Centipillar, the Scorepepper, the Elite Scorepepper, the Umbrella Crab, and the Bucket Crab. And 2 swords. I don't even know where we're gonna find those. But all of those are things that we can fight here, not other places. Mainly for their boyfriends, yeah. I watched a lot of Troye Sivan, because I was very attracted to him during that time period as well. I watched Jack and Finn Harry's, because I was attracted to them. I don't know if I watched any female YouTubers. I vaguely watched Jenna Marbles for like a very small amount of time. Not like consistently throughout my childhood or whatever. Just like maybe once or twice. Sophia Nygard. I don't think I know who that is. Name doesn't sound familiar. I wonder if there's a better place to fight Scorepeppers. Yeah. I've seen a couple of elite Scorepeppers there, but... I guess so, yeah. I always feel like there's maybe a better way to do it. Because, like, there's some areas that just have a couple enemies in them. And that it seems like they're meant for, like, the farming like that. But I guess this one is just kind of sit and wait. See if one shows up. Well, I got the Chimchucket trinket that I already had a bunch of. We're just gonna have to wait here till they respawn. And hope they eventually drop the trinket. Level 54 combat. What game is next? I honestly don't know. There's an RPG that Cozy sent me that looked interesting. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but that one would, that one's on the list. I don't know if it's next. And we also might go back to Stardew for a little bit. Because I know Adam wants to see my farm. And also Stardew's going to be having an update sometime soon, so we, like, should get in the Stardew mood. I know there'll be more of The Sims. That one's not going away anytime soon, because that's my current, like, able to play for hours game. Oh, nice. I almost have never really played it multiplayer. I played it once or twice multiplayer, but most of the time I am by myself. Little bitches. Infinite stamina and 4 times speed, oh my god. I've never cheated in Stardew Valley, actually. The only mod I've ever put on Stardew Valley was Stardew Valley Extended. Just don't cheat, yeah. Comes a downward spiral, yeah. One rock hit breaking, ugh. It's really not that hard of a game. I feel like cheating is so silly, you know? The only time I feel like it makes it better is if you, like, truly are one of those people who just, like, hates combat in games and you're not there for the combat aspect of it. I get one-hit kills on that sort of stuff. If it would make the game enjoyable for you and it previously was not, yeah, cheat all you want. But other than that, it's just like, why are you cheating? It's not a hard game. Only doing it for fishing, yeah. Lying about cheating's even worse. Oh my goodness, I've killed so many of them now. I've killed at least 26 of them. I'm in America. The East Coast. Oof. Excuse me. Yeah, unfortunately, that's my computer that's feeling the heat. Right now, I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's cold out. It's chilly where I am for the first time in a little while. I had to wear like a blanket this morning to go hang out on the porch. I got the Pepinch trinket that I think I already had. Thrilling gameplay right now, I know. This was why I left this until last, because it's such boring grind work. I just gotta keep killing them until it drops it. Either one. I don't have either one of them. They're toxic? What do you mean? The only monster in the game. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a silly choice. Well, we'll come back in the summer then. Thank you. I would not have known that otherwise. I would have just continued zapping them all day long. That's so silly. Not even on the wiki? Oh my god. Hmm. That is very silly. I have to play until summer again anyway to fully like beat the game because I do want to get all of the museum things complete, and I missed out on the springfish and the summerfish. So we're gonna have to play all the way to summer again anyway. But bummer. Making good bank today though. Oh yeah. That's so silly. That means they know about it too, and then they never went back to like change it. That's really silly. Who knows? Um. I think. What else am I looking for here? What else am I doing? I think I'm just kind of chilling until it's time to go to bed here. We'll clean up the beach a little bit. I need 5,000 tickets. I need the trinkets, the two of the, like the romance and one of the other ones. And then I need... What am I waiting on? Not the fish, not that. The trinkets, the tickets, and... 100,000 gold. Those are the only things left. And I did read you only need to complete 7. I do think I'm going to complete all 9. It's the ADHD in me. You can do both. What do you mean do both? Complete all 7 and complete all 9? You can do 7, then fight him, then complete it, the other 2? Interesting. I did see that you could fight him an infinite amount of times, and I do kind of want to fight him before I complete the bundles, just to see what it's like. Then complete it and get his reward again. Interesting. Okay, noted. I think, though, I think this is going to be the end of this stream. I think I'm probably going to do a second stream later on today, and if I am going to do that, I'm going to want a little bit of time in between to do nothing for the day. So, this is where I'm going to call this one. And hopefully I will be back for a second stream later on. I don't know Sims or Sunhaven, because we have the building to complete in Sims, and that is a driving factor for wanting to play The Sims, but I meant for today to be a Sunhaven day, but now I feel like I'm kind of Sunhavened out, so I don't know. I'll probably decide when I sit down in front of the computer at like 6 p.m. later on. So it depends. I'll let you know. For now, thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. I hope you have a lovely rest of the afternoon. A lovely evening if I don't happen to catch later on for whatever reason. No one who I know is streaming, so we're not going to raid anybody. And in that case, until later on, guys. Bye!